What is good, CSBA? For you guys checking in, progression players. If not, what's up anyway? Regardless, what's up, Murphy? What's up, Dahmer? I don't know if there's anybody else in here, but I'll end up posting this up on the chat room in the progression how-to. But just so you guys know, there is literally a document here called Progression System Rules. If you are a progression player, this is a great resource for you to check what the costs are for points. In addition to that, some tidbits there as well. A progression player starts off at a 70 overall rated player, which that's what you start out as, a green chip. That's this green square. So just if you're not familiar with what the squares are, if you're a progression player, you are a square green. That's what you start out with. If you are a paid player, there's been some confusion on this from a lot of people. Well, why is our green free? Some people want to test it out before they decide to commit the money to become a blue chip player in this blue status symbol. And the reason for this is that those players, obviously, when you pay for your upgrades, not only can you get up to a maximum of 95, but you're not limited on. You're not limited similar to what you are on a progression player, where you can get up to an 84 max. So there's that, and then obviously with paid, those points, those attributes, those paid packs that you're purchasing or badges are instantaneously, whereas progression, you have to earn either viewership points or check-ins. But this gives you a little bit of an idea of what everything costs you for progression. If I am you, and this is just a word of advice to anybody that is looking to go from this green chip to a blue chip, just so you know, this jump from this green chip to a blue chip jumps you up 7 points without any packs added. So keep that in mind. It puts you on par with a base blue arc once you go from the green to the blue. So it's important, and I recommend to you, if you are a progression player, to in fact save your viewership points, which, if anybody is watching this stream, let me just pull up really quickly Twitch. Let me go to our channel real quick. In this bottom corner here, down where the symbol is in the right hand corner here, I don't know if you see my arrow, I believe this is where it shows you how many points you've accumulated so far. So going back to this, you want to accumulate up to 20,000 viewership points. Guys, I'm telling you right now, we broadcast 6 days a week, 3 hours a day. If you can't tune in for all of them, throw your phone, your computer, your tablet, whatever you're consuming CSBA on, throw it on and walk away. I don't care if you do it. Is it nice if you do it? Is it nice if you chat in the stream? I believe you get more points. I think I posted something, and it's pinned in League Announcements, if I remember correctly, on how the point system works within Twitch to get points. Obviously, if you're subbed in, your points accumulate a little faster. I think they almost double. I think if you tune in every single day, it doubles it as well, or something like that, or at least it increases it. But anyway, the quicker route to progression is through viewership versus our check-ins on Discord. But the check-ins on Discord, obviously, and occasionally I'll do some free point giveaways for various different things. The viewership is what's going to get you the bulk of your points, right? So that's important to understand. The second piece is, though, once you do the viewership, which if we go back into here's your progression tracker, just FYI, this is where you can see what your points totals are, and it is based off of your Discord name, not according to your nickname. So, like, some of you are under your, you may have changed to your player's name. Some of you are not. So I know, like, one of the guys I was talking to yesterday, I think it's either White Chocolate or White Man, his Discord is Yao too, so he's checked in 9 times. But this equates to all your points. When I do some big giveaways, sometimes you'll see there's additional points that will get added to your to your totals. But when you redeem them, you'll see here. So this is the reason why you have a closing balance. Just FYI. But you can accumulate some points. So let's just say you're at 19,000 points in viewership. You turn there's in the right hand corner where the CSBA logo is on Twitch. You can turn in a combination of 19,000 points and then take a screenshot of this as well. So you screenshot both of those and you would post it in the redemption progression redeem points. See, this is what these guys are doing. He took a screenshot of his redemption, redeem progression points, reward 8,000 points. Ray Johnson. You're told to, and it's Dahmer actually, so he understands this. But anyway, he then posted what he wanted to use that 8,000 points. And again, if you go back to this document, it shows you. So for 8,000 points, you can use that to get a 10-point pack add-on. So just keep that in mind. But kind of let's go back to the how-to. So can you become a blue chip prospect through the progression system? Yes, you can. I just explained to you how. How do I start earning progression points? Well, there's two things you need to do. First, if you haven't done it, there's a subscription. If you do % subscribe, you will see that Evan Wright subscribed. And it says, in this case, he already had signed up. So the bot will tell you. But if you haven't, it'll say, congratulations, you are now subscribed to service. Once, you do it once, and you're done. Boom, bang, bango. But I try to daily put in the reward section, and I usually will tag you. You come in, you hit the up arrow, boom, and it'll add to your total on this page. So this is where you can check it. You don't have to check it daily, but just FYI. So, but every time there's a post in here, if you hit the up arrow, you get 100 points added to your total for the weekly. So there's this check-in. Again, like I said, sometimes I will give some points giveaways, and you'll see when you get a points giveaway, I will add it to your total here. So I actually have to hide this because this is not supposed to be seen. That's just that. So that's that. So again, this tells you what you can get with regards to badges, what it costs for different things. Keep in mind, guys, that what I've done here is that there are some people that have wanted to change from the progression system to a paid system, which you're entitled to do. And what I've basically said is until you get into this, and I might change this to 20, if you started adding packs in to your player, now all of a sudden your player hops up to a 78 plus rating. I've put a cost of $30, and the reason why is if you add in the packs that you would have bought, and you add in the purchase of the blue chip player, which is the $10, it equates to approximately $30. I've done the math, so this is not same thing with regards to these other tiers. So let's just say you're a blue chip player, you've been grinding, you get to an 84, you're like, oh shoot, you know what, I really want to be a 95, I want to be a freshman. You have that opportunity, but you have to pay the flip cost. So I might adjust these down just a little bit because you have grinded, so I want to give you a little bit of a discount maybe, but I haven't decided that yet. But it's been this way for a season, so nobody has really flipped. So it's there in case someone decides that they really, maybe they didn't have the money when they first started, maybe they've bought in or whatever. When you are a green chip player, you start out as a junior, which means you get 2 years of that player only. But if you're able to get to a blue chip status in your first year, I will give you an additional year of eligibility. So you jump up to 3 years. You go to a sophomore. So just a heads up on that. We do have some jobs in the CSBA that you can earn some credits. So this is an opportunity for me to pay you in credits for those jobs that you might do, whether that's preview stats, etc., etc., etc. So that's just a one-on-one there. Again, going back to this, We talked about your points in the corner down by the CSBA logo. So during the stream, you'll see these numbers go up and you collect them. Obviously, if you chat, I think if you chat a little bit during a stream, it will increase the numbers. I think there's like multiple days, check multiple days joining, yada yada. But again, let's go back to the whole redemption thing, like, right? So in this bottom hand corner of Twitch, if you click on the actual points, like if I was to click on this guy right here in the stream, it'll give me my choices of things that I can actually redeem. So it could be progression points of 8,000, 4,000, 2,000, 1,000. There are basically 5, if I remember correctly. There are 5 that you can cash in. There's the full blue chip, which is the 20,000 points. Then there's these combinations. These combinations alone should equate to any combination that you need to turn in. So remember I said before, if you had 19,000 points, you could do 8. You could do 10, so 8 and 2 is 10. And then you could do 2 4s and a 1. There's your 19,000. And then you do your Discord screenshot. So there is way you can, with these 4 totals plus the blue chip, you can get to 20,000 and redeem in any point total possible. I think there was one cost for 12,000. You would do an 8 and 4, etc. So pretty easy. Once you're done, like I said, you come to these rewards here. You take a screenshot. Boom, look, Garrett Hart did an 8 and a 4. See, he did 4, so he turned it in for 12K speed redemption. So there is ways to do it. Again, if you are watching the streams, or again, like if I want to say this to you again, like throw up your stream in your phone, your computer, whatever. I don't care. We get credit for your viewership as a live view. I would suggest leaving your volume at the 1% so that it counts you. But we get credit for your viewership, which obviously that means we have more eyeballs, which is a benefit to the league, which is the reason why you're getting the viewership points. Is it nice to be part of the community and watch the streams and to partake? There are a lot of great games that happen in the CSBA, I'm not going to lie. But there are some blowouts, and sometimes like, who wants to watch a 20-point blowout or whatever? Throw your phone on and walk away. I don't care. But it's important. Progression, I mean, you guys are a member of this community. We want to see you be a part of it. So, I think that's the only other thing. I told you about the subscriptions. There's the tracker. This is where you check in. I don't know, for some reason someone didn't take advantage of the double points. I don't get it. I mean, little guys, I said hit both arrows. I don't get why someone didn't, but whatever. And this is where you turn it in. Make sure if the stream is on and you are turning in something, make sure you screenshot it so that you can see the screen of the stream and whatever it is you are turning in. As you can see, guys, all doing that here. So go back to what we were talking about turn-ins. Like if you click the CSBA, here's all the little things that it shows up that pop up. So, yep. I mean, listen, I can't stress this enough. Hart is he's chiming in here as a progression guy. If you want to be recruited, be active in league chat. This is important. You want to be known around the league. I mean, JoJo, Hart, those are guys there are about 5 or 6 guys in the CSPA I know by heart because they are the most active players within the CSBA. So keep that in mind. Again, this progression how-to is always here. I'm going to drop this video here. So it will eventually disappear. I might upload it to YouTube and then post it here. Probably what I'll do. However, just keep in mind, guys, activity is everything. You want to be a part of this league. Some people can't afford to it. They want to go the progression route, which is fine. But your way back in giving back to this league, if you're not doing it through a paid subscription model, is to go through the progression system, which means but you need to be active. You're not going to gain points if you don't grind for them. So I'll just keep that in mind. And again, remember, if you are a green chip that is just a free circle that is next to your name, that means you're technically a paid player. Even though you're a green, coaches can, let's just say this. So if you're a paid player and you're that green chip and you spend the $10 to go from green to blue, a coach can pack you up to an 84. They can spend the money if they so choose to do so. It's within the rules. They can pack you up to an 84 without you spending a dime other than the $10. So just keep that in mind. But again, if you're the green square, and a progression player, coaches cannot give you anything. They cannot pack you up. They cannot give you a badge. They can't give you anything. So just keep that in mind. And that's the reason why we have two systems, because there are some people that just want to test it out and see if they like it first. But if you are not in the progression system and you're in the chip system, that is when you can go from these blue chips, from these green chips to a blue chip. And again, once you're a blue chip, coaches can pack you up and give you badges and packs and stuff like that to get you up to a max 84. So just keep that in mind. And I think that should do it. But yeah, I mean, like I said, just activity is key. You know, if you see the league announcements, guys, like, come in here and emoji it just so you take the time to read it. You know, I posted this on 327. I think probably 10 guys asked me during the day, "Hey, when does green chip recruiting open?" Really? Like, I literally wrote it out right here. Right here, rather. Actually, that date is wrong. It should be 4/6. Let me look at the calendar. That's April. So it should be April 5th. Sorry, this should be... Oh, sorry, that's the announcements. Oh, sorry about that. I had it right. So yeah, so here is the opening. Anywho, my point being is, if there's a ping, if this is lit up like this, where you have an announcement, where that red number is there, go in and read these announcements, guys, because we're posting this stuff on purpose so that we don't have to repeat ourselves 1,000 times. Like, I actually wrote this yesterday, right? Coaches love active players. Now's your best time to be active if you're a green chip, because you want to be noticed by a coach. I can tell you about the 10 guys, 12 guys posted in league chat were active. That is where a majority of the league, including coaches, are going to see you be active. Don't be discouraged to talk in here, to talk to people. Don't just say, "Hey, what's up, guys," and then don't say another word. Be part of the community. There's a reason why these guys that you see in league chat are so tight-knit. It's because these guys have been around. They communicate. You build your reputation in this league by being part of it, and that includes a free player. Listen, I understand you can't all be on here 24/7, nurking everybody, but I would just say, if you're going to be a part of this league and you want to progress and you want to earn things, and if I see activity high, maybe I'll throw in a bonus, or if we see viewership on a stream reach a certain number, I'll do giveaways. I mean, I gave away 2 blue chips to 2 progressions last year because of it. So the more active you are, the more benefits it is to you as a progression player. So just keep that in mind as we watch Ryan Stiles over here give the finger. So hopefully this is helpful. Any questions? Obviously, we have a Q&A here, or ask guys in league chat. I don't want you guys to feel bashful that you can't talk in here. Make your presence known. Again, hopefully I'll post this up in the how-to just so you guys do that. If you haven't checked in yet already, I've asked people to check in so that we know who's active. I let coaches know if you're a green chip. If you're a green chip, to check in here. You know, check in here, because coaches are going to look in here and going to say, okay, who was active last week as a green chip, because we need to now recruit green chips next week. So just keep that in mind. And that's about all I got. Hope you guys are having a great Friday. And again, I'll post this up here shortly. I'll probably post it to YouTube, so I don't have to keep repeating this. But hope all is well. Thank you guys for supporting the product, and we'll catch you later. Just be out.